The human spirit is the most powerful force you carry within yourself. A silent fire that keeps burning, even when the world around you grows dark. A strength that rises every time life tries to push you down. And a voice that whispers, keep going, even when your mind begs you to stop. Your spirit is the reason you have survived moments that once felt impossible, conquered storms you thought would break you, and walked through nights that seemed endless. Every challenge you faced was not a sign of weakness, but a reminder of how deeply your spirit is wired to endure, evolve, and rise. No matter how heavy your past has been, your spirit still wakes up every morning ready to try again, ready to fight again, ready to believe again. The world may not always see your battles, your scars, or your silent wins, but your spirit keeps score of every step you took when everything inside you felt tired. It remembers the moments you held yourself together, the times you chose hope over fear, effort over excuses, your faith over doubt. Your spirit is not loud, yet it is unbreakable. It doesn't need applause, yet it keeps moving. It doesn't need validation, yet it keeps growing. Whenever life tests you, understand that the test is never to destroy you. It is to reveal the depth, the resilience, and the power of the spirit you carry. And when you feel lost, remember that your spirit has walked you out of darkness before, and it will do it again. When you feel small, remember that a powerful spirit is built in silence, shaped in struggle, and strengthened in solitude. Every setback you have experienced has added a layer of wisdom to your spirit. Every heartbreak has carved space for more compassion. Every failure has built more courage. And every victory, even the small ones, has proven that you were capable of far more than you think. Your spirit is not defined by how many times you fall, but by how many times you rise. Not by how perfect you are, but by how determined you remain. Not by how easy your path has been, but by how committed you are to walk it. There will be days when your body feels tired, your mind feels overwhelmed, and your heart feels heavy. But even on those days, your spirit will quietly whisper, this is not where your story ends. Your spirit was created for challenges, for growth, for transformation, for becoming someone stronger than your yesterday. It is the part of you that dreams when life feels difficult, the part that believes when everything seems uncertain, the part that keeps moving when everyone else would quit. As long as your spirit is alive, your hope is alive, your purpose is alive, your future is alive. No matter how slow your progress is, your spirit is always evolving, always expanding, always building a better version of who you are meant to become. Life will test you, shake you, and sometimes confuse you, but it will never have the power to break a spirit that refuses to surrender. So protect your spirit, feed it with patience, fuel it with determination, strengthen it with discipline, and guide it with faith. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are strong for continuing anyway. You are not broken for having scars. You are powerful for having healed. You are not behind. Your spirit is simply preparing you for the next level of your life. One day you will look back and realize that every moment that felt unbearable was actually shaping you. Every delay was redirecting you. Every disappointment was guiding you. And every struggle was preparing your spirit to rise into the person you were always meant to be. This is the truth about your spirit. It does not give up. It does not dim. It does not break. It transforms. It strengthens. It rises. And so will you. The spirit within you is a warrior that has fought battles no one knows about. It has carried you through silent struggles, long nights, and painful moments that you never shared with anyone. Even when your mind was full of doubt and your heart was heavy with fear, your spirit refused to collapse. It kept you standing even when standing felt impossible. This inner power is not something you learn. It is something you are born with, something that grows every time life pushes you to your limits. Every challenge you face is like a weight that strengthens your spirit, shaping you into someone more resilient, more focused, and more determined than before. You are not the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, or even yesterday. Your spirit has evolved, learned, and risen from every challenge. Life's pressure is not there to crush you. It's there to polish you, refine you, and reveal the strength hiding inside you. Never underestimate the silent victories your spirit has won. The days you pushed forward without motivation, the nights you calmed your own fears, the moments you believed in yourself when no one else did. These moments prove that your spirit is unbreakable. With such a spirit, there is nothing you cannot rise above. There will be times when life feels heavy, when everything seems slow, and when progress feels invisible. But your spirit does not grow in moments of comfort. It grows in moments of struggle. The storm that scares your mind is the same storm that strengthens your spirit. Every difficulty you face is preparing you for a future version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more powerful. When life blocks your path, your spirit creates a new one. When the world doubts you, your spirit believes. When everything feels uncertain, your spirit remains steady. Remember this, the human spirit was designed to rise again and again, no matter how many times it falls. You have already survived the things you thought would break you. You have already walked through fire and came out stronger. Trust your spirit. It knows the way even when your mind is confused. It sees the future even when your eyes see only obstacles. It holds the strength of every moment you've overcome. And when the time comes, it will lead you into victories greater than anything you imagined. Your spirit is your guide, your anchor, and your source of unstoppable power. When people disappoint you, your spirit reminds you that you can stand alone. When circumstances change, your spirit adapts. When dreams seem distant, your spirit holds the vision. You don't need everything to be perfect. You only need your spirit to stay alive, awake, and determined. A powerful spirit doesn't wait for motivation, it creates momentum. It doesn't wait for opportunities, it builds them. It doesn't fear failure, it learns from it. Every time you rise after falling, your spirit becomes more fearless. Every time you try again after failing, your spirit becomes more confident. Every time you choose hope instead of fear, your spirit becomes more unstoppable. One day, you will realize that the strength you were looking for outside was always inside you, waiting to be awakened. Your spirit has a purpose. It has a direction, a destiny, and an inner calling that only you can hear. You feel it in your heart, that pull, that drive, that quiet voice telling you that you are meant for more. That voice is not random. It is your spirit reminding you that greatness lives inside you. Don't ignore it. Don't silence it. Don't doubt it. Your spirit knows your potential far better than your fears do. When you trust that inner voice, when you walk in the direction of your calling, life begins to align in ways you never expected. Doors open, opportunities appear, strength increases. Your spirit becomes your compass, guiding you through uncertainty and leading you toward a life that matches your purpose. No matter how unclear the path seems right now, trust that your spirit is taking you somewhere meaningful. Your spirit is your true identity, not the failures you faced, not the mistakes you made, not the doubts you carry. You are stronger than your fears, braver than your struggles, and more powerful than you think. Every day that you choose to grow, you strengthen the spirit within you. And every day your spirit grows, you come closer to the best version of yourself. Even in moments of weakness, your spirit does not disappear. It simply waits to rise you again. And when you do, it rises with you, brighter and stronger than before. The world may test you, but your spirit defines you. As long as your spirit is alive, nothing in this world can stop you from becoming who you are meant to be. There is a fire inside you that refuses to be extinguished, no matter how much life tries to drown it. This fire, your spirit, is the reason you keep moving forward even when every part of you is exhausted. You may not always feel strong, you may not always feel confident, but your spirit is always fighting for you. It fights in silence, it fights in darkness, it fights when you're on the edge of giving up. Every time you take one more step, when you feel like stopping, that is your spirit proving its power. Every time you choose to stand up after falling, that is your spirit showing its resilience. And every time you keep hope alive in a hopeless situation, that is your spirit shining brighter than every obstacle around you. You have no idea how strong your spirit truly is, because you are too busy surviving to see how powerful you already are. But one day, you will look back and realize that the strength you had admired in others was the same strength you carried within yourself all along. Your spirit is a silent teacher, guiding you through lessons that life disguises as difficulties. Every hardship has shaped you. Every heartbreak has softened you before it strengthened you. Every moment of confusion has prepared you for clarity. Your spirit grows in ways you cannot always see, not in loud victories, but in quiet perseverance. The days you fought through sadness, the moments you forced yourself to keep going, the times you held on to hope, even when everything felt lost, those are the moments that built your spirit into something unshakable. You are becoming a stronger version of yourself every single day, even when progress feels invisible. The fact that you haven't given up is proof that your spirit is greater than your struggle. And no matter how long the journey takes, your spirit will carry you all the way to your destination. Life will test you, but not to destroy you, to reveal the depth of your spirit. When people leave, your spirit teaches you to stand on your own. When dreams fail, your spirit teaches you to rebuild. When fear tries to control you, your spirit teaches you to trust yourself. You may bend, but you will not break. You may fall, but you will rise. You may struggle, but you will overcome. Because the strength inside you is older than your doubts, louder than your fears, and stronger than everything that tries to stop you. A powerful spirit is built from pain, patience, and persistence. It is forged in moments where giving up seems easier, yet you choose to endure. You might feel tired, but your spirit is not done. You might feel overwhelmed, but your spirit has more fight left in it. You might feel uncertain, but your spirit knows exactly where you need to go. Trust the battle. Trust the journey. Trust your spirit. Greatness begins the moment your spirit decides that your past will not control your future. Your spirit knows that every ending is a beginning in disguise. Every loss makes space for something better. Every closed door redirects you to a new opportunity. Your spirit does not fear change. It transforms with it. It does not fear failure. It learns from it. It does not fear time. It grows with it. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every moment has taught your spirit something valuable. And now you stand stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever. Your spirit is ready for the future you have been dreaming about. It is ready to rise into a version of you that you haven't even imagined yet. This is not the end of your story. This is the evolution of your spirit. You were never meant to live a small, limited life. Your spirit is too big for that. It is made of ambition, courage, and dreams that stretch far beyond your fears. Inside you is a vision of the life you want. And that vision exists for a reason. Your spirit is calling you toward your highest potential, urging you to step into the greatness waiting for you. It is pushing you forward because it knows what you are capable of. Don't let fear silence your spirit. Don't let doubt weaken it. Don't let the past limit it. Your spirit has fought too hard, survived too much, and grown too strong to let anything hold it back now. Believe in the power you carry within. Believe in the fire that has kept you going. Believe in the strength that has carried you through every dark moment. Because when your spirit rises, nothing can stop you. There is a place inside you where strength is born. A quiet place where your spirit gathers everything you and have survived and transforms it into something unshakable. This place holds every lesson wrapped inside, every difficulty you've faced, every moment of courage hidden inside, every fear you've conquered, every ounce of resilience carried through every painful chapter of your life. Your spirit remembers every battle. Even the ones you fought alone, even the ones you fought in silence, even the ones you fought while pretending everything was fine. And yet, here you are, still standing, still learning, still expanding into someone stronger than yesterday. Your spirit didn't reach this point by avoiding pain. It reached here by walking through it. Your spirit didn't grow by having easy days. It grew because you faced days you thought you wouldn't survive. You didn't become resilient overnight. Your spirit shaped you into this version through every tear you wiped, every fear you faced, every disappointment you healed from. That is why your spirit is extraordinary. It carries your history, your defeats, your victories, your dreams, your wounds, and still, it pushes you forward with the belief that something greater awaits you. This quiet power within you is the reason your story is far from over. Your spirit has a way of speaking to you when everything else becomes silent. It speaks through your intuition, through your inner fire, through that strange strength that rises inside you when you think you have nothing left. It speaks in moments where logic tells you to quit, but your heart refuses to surrender. It speaks in moments where fear screams loud, but your faith whispers louder. Your spirit knows the path even when your mind is confused. It knows the direction even when circumstances seem uncertain. It carries a wisdom older than your fears, a strength deeper than your doubts, and a resilience greater than any obstacle you have faced. Sometimes life pressures you not to break you, but to awaken this inner voice, the voice that knows that you are capable of more, destined for more, built for more. You may not always hear it clearly, especially when you're surrounded by chaos, but your spirit has never stopped guiding you. Every time you refused to quit, that was your spirit. Every time you chose to try again, that was your spirit. Every time you believed in yourself when no one else did, that was your spirit reminding you that you are powerful beyond measure. There are moments in life where you feel like everything is falling apart, where nothing makes sense, where you feel stuck between who you used to be and who you are becoming. These moments are not signs of failure. They are signs of transformation. The spirit grows the most when you are uncomfortable, unsure, and challenged. It grows through pressure, through struggle, through uncertainty. When your life seems chaotic, it means something inside you is rearranging itself to prepare you for the next version of your destiny. The pain you feel is not punishment, it is preparation. The confusion you feel is not loss, it is redirection. The heaviness you feel is not weakness, it is your spirit shedding old layers so that new strength can emerge. You are not breaking down, you are breaking open. Your spirit is evolving, expanding, and building a version of you that your past could not contain. Trust that. Trust your becoming. Trust the process that feels overwhelming right now. Everything you are feeling is shaping you into someone stronger than you have ever been. Your spirit is a force of nature. It is the part of you that refuses to be defined by what happened to you. It is the part that refuses to let your past dictate your future. It is the part that refuses to let fear control your destiny. You have lived through storms that would have destroyed others, yet your spirit held on. You have walked through darkness that tried to consume you, yet your spirit carried light. You have faced situations that felt impossible, yet your spirit kept pushing you forward. This is why you should trust yourself. Not because your journey has been easy, but because your spirit has proven its strength again and again. No matter how many times life knocks you down, your spirit will always rise. No matter how many times you feel lost, your spirit will always find a way. No matter how many times you feel broken, your spirit will always rebuild. There is nothing in your future that can defeat a spirit as powerful as the one inside you. Your spirit is preparing you for something great, something that requires strength, patience, discipline, courage, and faith. That is why you're being stretched. That is why you're being tested. That is why you're experiencing challenges that push you beyond your comfort zone. Your spirit is making sure you become strong enough to hold the blessings you prayed for. Sometimes the delay is not denial, but protection. Sometimes the struggle is not punishment, but preparation. Sometimes the closed doors are not rejection, but redirection to something better. Your spirit sees what you cannot see. It knows what you deserve. It knows what is meant for you. And it will not allow you to settle for anything less than what you are capable of. That's why your spirit doesn't let you quit. That's why it keeps pushing you even when you're tired. That's why it keeps encouraging you even when you're discouraged. Your spirit knows your future is bigger than your fears, brighter than your doubts, and stronger than your setbacks. You are a living example of resilience. Every chapter of your life has shaped your spirit. The moments that broke your heart, the people who walked away, the opportunities you lost, the failures that humbled you, the nights you cried, the days you felt invisible, the battles you fought alone, all of it built a spirit that cannot be intimidated by challenges anymore. You've already survived the hardest parts. You've already endured the storms. You've already walked through the fire. Now your spirit is ready for peace, growth, abundance, and elevation. You deserve everything you once prayed for, and more. Your spirit did not carry you through the darkest seasons for no reason. It carried you because there is a version of your life waiting for you that you cannot even imagine yet. Something beautiful is coming. Something powerful is coming. Something transformative is coming. Your spirit can feel it even before you see it. You are not the same person you were last year. Your spirit is wiser. Your heart is stronger. Your mind is clearer. Your vision is sharper. Your resilience is deeper. You have grown in ways you didn't even notice because the growth happened in silence, in pain, in patience, in discipline. You've outgrown old habits, old fears, old doubts, old insecurities. You've healed wounds you once thought would never close. You've learned to value peace more than validation, purpose more than opinions, growth more than comfort. Your spirit has matured. Your energy has shifted. You are entering a chapter where your spirit will lead you, not your fear. Where your intention will guide you, not your past. Where your purpose will define you, not your circumstances. This is the beginning of your rise. Your spirit has walked through storms that others never saw, carried weights that would crush weaker hearts, and survived nights that felt longer than your entire life. Yet every single time, you emerged stronger, not because the challenges were easy, but because your spirit was built to rise even when everything inside you felt like falling apart. The world may see your smiles, your progress, your achievements, but only your spirit knows the truth of the silent battles you fought, the moments you doubted yourself, the fears you hid, the thoughts that tried to break you, and the strength you had to gather again and again. And still, against all odds, your spirit refused to quit. That's what makes you extraordinary, not perfection, not luck, not ease, but the unbreakable force inside you that chooses to try again every single time life tests you. Your spirit doesn't just carry you, it recreates you, rebuilds you, reshapes you into someone stronger than your past and braver than your fears. There is a magnificent power inside you that you might not fully understand yet, a power that only emerges when life pushes you to the edge. When everything feels heavy and nothing seems to make sense, that is when your spirit wakes up with the strength you didn't know you had. It is in your darkest moments that your spirit shines the brightest. It is when you feel lost that your spirit begins guiding you. It is when you feel broken that your spirit starts to rebuild you. You may think you are alone in your struggles, but your spirit is always working silently within you, giving you courage, resilience, and clarity in ways you don't always notice. The moments you survived without knowing how, that was your spirit. The decisions you made that changed everything, that was your spirit. The inner voice that told you to keep going, that was your spirit. You are stronger than you realize because your spirit has been carrying you through everything you once thought you couldn't handle. Your spirit is far more powerful than the challenges you face. It is bigger than your doubts, stronger than your fears, and deeper than your pain. Life might be trying to slow you down, but your spirit is preparing you for something greater. Every delay is teaching your spirit patience. Every setback is teaching your spirit perseverance. Every obstacle is teaching your spirit creativity. Every pain is teaching your spirit strength. These lessons may feel heavy right now, but they are shaping you into someone who can handle the success, abundance, and purpose that is waiting for you. If you received everything you prayed for without first developing your spirit, you wouldn't be able to sustain it. That's why your spirit is being trained. That's why you are being stretched. That's why you are being tested. Every difficult moment is a stepping stone to the person you are becoming. Trust that your spirit knows what it's doing, even when the process feels uncomfortable. Deep inside you is a version of yourself that you haven't met yet. A version that is fearless, focused, disciplined, and unstoppable. This version is not a fantasy. It is your spirit's blueprint for your future. Every challenge you face, every hardship you endure, every tear you wipe, every step you take, all of it is pulling you closer to that future self. Your spirit is shaping you quietly, patiently, powerfully. It knows exactly who you are meant to be. It knows what kind of strength you need to develop. It knows what kind of wisdom you must learn. It knows what kind of heart you must build. And it knows exactly when you're ready for the next level of your life. You are not failing. You are forming. You are not stuck. You are strengthening. You are not lost. You are evolving. Your spirit is building you piece by piece, season by season, moment by moment into the version of yourself that will one day inspire others simply by existing. No matter how hard life gets, remember this truth: your spirit has never abandoned you. Even when you felt empty, your spirit was filling you. Even when you felt weak, your spirit was holding you. Even when you felt defeated, your spirit was preparing you. Even when you felt alone, your spirit was walking beside you. You have never been without strength. You simply didn't recognize it because it didn't look like confidence, success, control. Sometimes strength looks like surviving. Sometimes it looks like trying again. Sometimes it looks like resting. Sometimes it looks like letting go. Sometimes it looks like believing in a future you cannot yet see. Your spirit understands that strength comes in many forms, and it gives you exactly what you need in the exact moment you need it. And even now, in this moment, your spirit is quietly lifting you, guiding you, and shaping you into someone who will rise higher than you've ever imagined. There is a future waiting for you that your spirit has already seen. A future filled with peace, power, purpose, and growth. A future where everything you're struggling with right now becomes the reason you succeed later. A future where your pain becomes wisdom, your failures become experience, your heartbreak becomes strength, and your doubts become clarity. Your spirit is leading you toward that future even when you don't realize it. The obstacles are not there to stop you. They're there to prepare you. The delays are not there to punish you. They're there to align you. The struggles are not there to break you. They're there to strengthen you. Everything you are going through is part of the path your spirit has chosen for you, a path that leads to a life far greater than the one you are leaving behind. Trust in your spirit. It has carried you through everything so far, and it will carry you through everything ahead.